Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Guys, what is up? Hope you are doing good. So, gonna teach you the song "Worthy." It's by Jesus Image Worship. I think John Wilds, featuring John Wilds, something like that. I think it's actually an elevation worship song originally. But I was listening to this one the other week and it just had me jamming a little bit. So wanted to just kind of teach you this song. It's really just the chorus of that song over and over again for like 20 minutes, at least the version I was listening to. So it's just 4 chords. They're super easy. I'm going to kind of show you how to do a little finger picking, a little bit of a strum pattern for that. And yeah. So let's jump into it. We got 4 chords. It's going to be the C, the D. So you can do either just a regular G chord here, or if you wanted to do a G over B, you could do that as well. G over B is just your regular G chord here. Take that middle finger off. Keep those 3 fingers on there. Play the bottom 5 strings. So that would be your G over B if you wanted to do that. I think it sounds a little bit better playing the G over B if you're going to be doing like finger picking and just acoustic. But you can definitely do this G. It sounds fine just as a regular G. So C, D, G over B, and then just kind of that regular E minor. So what I am doing finger picking wise here, I'm in my finger picking position over here. If you haven't seen the lesson, how I teach my finger picking, I have a lesson called Finger Pick Like a Worship Leader with 3 fingers. That's going to be the position I'm in with my fingers over here on the right. So if you haven't seen that lesson, I would check it out. It might make a little bit more sense what I'm about to tell you. But the pattern, super easy. It's just going to be so that's the pattern I teach in that lesson. And as you heard like in the beginning when I was just kind of like getting into this video and singing it, you know, there's some little like notes you can add in there. But the main structure of that finger picking pattern is this. So thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. Thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. Thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. Thumb, pointer, thumb, middle. And if you were a beginner and you were just like, dude, I'm just trying to worship to this song, you could just do that. That would be in and of itself good. It would get you, at least kind of get you started if you didn't really know some of the finger picking, like they're kind of making it a little bit more rhythmic. So you could just easily go like this. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. So you could just do that, and then as you get more comfortable, So I'm not doing any like pattern there. I'm just kind of adding some notes, picking, kind of playing around with some of the, that D string, playing around with that pointer finger, that G string, kind of adding that ring finger, that high E string in there. So anyways, that just kind of gives you a little bit of a breakdown as to what I'm doing. So we'll just do strum pattern. If you wanted to do just a super easy one, it could be this. So that's just down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. And you'll do that for every chord. So down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. So up or down, down, up, up, down, 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 up. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. So that's just a little strum pattern to get you going. If you don't know how to do strum patterns, or you're just a beginner and you're not what is a strum pattern? How do I figure that out? That'll really be a good one to just kind of get you started until you maybe get a little bit more rhythm and you kind of do your own thing. But so as you can see, it's just 4 chords the entire song, at least for that chorus in this version of the song. So sometimes what I like to do when I'm just playing the same chords over and over again, you guys have seen me talk about this a little bit in some of my other videos, I like to add in some different chord voicings. So like instead of this regular D chord, I love this C-shaped D chord. You obviously know I love this chord, that C-shaped D chord. So worthy is your name, Jesus. Sounds super, super nice, super pretty. Nice way just to kind of mix up your playing a little bit. You could also just add in, I've got like some other lessons on, you could do G-shaped, like this shape here. You can do a C chord up here on the, I think, 8th fret. Yep, so you could do that as your C. If you go up 2 more, 1, 2, that's another variation of a D chord. So I'll put a link for some of those lessons I do on that. If you wanted to just do, if you were doing a G over B, but you were playing some of these G-shaped C chords and G-shaped D chords, you could just go down 1 more fret on this C, so it would be now on the 7th, and that could be your G over B. So I guess conceivably you could play this song like this. C, worthy is your name, Jesus. D, you deserve the praise. G over B, worthy is your name. Regular E minor. If you wanted to just, since you're playing some of these shapes up here, if you wanted to do an E minor, you could just keep this ring finger here, go from the C to the D to the G over B, slide this ring finger down 1 fret, or I guess up 1 fret, so that would now be on the 9th fret, or 8th fret, and you would put your pointer finger on the A string of the 7th fret. So you could do that as your E minor, which sounds really nice. So worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. Worthy is your name, Jesus. You deserve the praise. Worthy is your name. So just a couple ideas for you guys to work on. You know, while you've got these beginner chords, it's nice to be able to learn some of these different voicings, especially when it's just the regular G shape, you're just sliding it up to a different fret. So anyways, you know, it's nice to be able to do that when you've got a song that just repeats the same chords over and over and over again. I mean, I think I've said this before, I would play these chords and these shapes all day long. Ain't nothing wrong with these. But, you know, if you wanted to mix it up and just kind of mix your sound up, then just, you know, throw in some of these other ones. So anyways, that is a wrap, you guys. Hope this helps you out. Hope it helps your worship, your time with the Lord, your praise and your worship and your alone time with God. If you have questions, as usual, just, you know, leave a comment or leave what you're struggling with or what you're confused with. You know, I love just kind of catching up and interacting with you guys here on YouTube in the comments section. So definitely do that. Head on over to the community tab on my channel. I have a subscriber giveaway going on right now, but depending on when this video gets uploaded, it might be too late. But anyways, on my community tab, guys, I have some Bible verses of the week, some words of encouragement, some live stream updates, some subscriber giveaways, and some other stuff. Just kind of ways for me to get to know you a little bit and for you to get to know me. So definitely head on over there, drop a comment, drop a song tutorial that you want me to do for you. And yeah, hope this helps you all out. Hope you guys have a great week. Love ya, and I'll catch you guys next time.